Coach, thank you very much for your time. Not a good day at the office for you guys. A 5-1 loss. What were your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, we have a problem. Sunday games, players and discipline and whatnot. We looked heavy today, but taking nothing away from UJ, I think they looked solid. They showed a lot of energy right from the start. Some of our mistakes were forced by them. You could see there was a tactical plan around that to harass us in key areas, and we batched, we were forced into mistakes. We made those mistakes uncharacteristically, and when you go to half-time at 3-0, you can only hope. You can only hope. Unfortunately, we couldn't come back, obviously, with the mistake from the goalkeeper in the early minutes of the second half that led to 4-0, and that for us was pretty much game, set and match.
Coach, going to this game and knowing how UJ plays, what was your tactical approach?
Yeah, we wanted to keep the ball. We know they're a very big physical team, very quick up front, so we wanted to deny them the ball as much as possible. And normally we are very, very good at that. Very, very good at keeping the ball and creating chances from loads and loads of position. But like I said, they had a plan today. They tried to force mistakes, and our players, we looked heavy and we patched. Good tactical approach from the coaches. They forced the mistakes, they got the mistakes. So you can argue that without the mistakes the game could have turned out different, but they can also argue that it was a tactical plan that worked well for them. But in all honesty, we just wanted to starve them off the ball, because we knew they had the ball with crosses in the box, with set pieces and whatnot. We stood no chance because of their physical superiority. But sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work, and unfortunately for us today it didn't work.
Coach, at times it seemed as if you have no answers to their well-coordinated press. You still stuck to building from the back, even though you were under intense pressure. Was there a reason you didn't want to add a bit of variation, maybe play long ball and fight for the second ball?
We don't have the big tall strikers. If you can see, we are playing with people half my size. So even if you try the tactic, they're just gonna pick everything up from the air. So you want to have those strikers, but we don't have. That's the thing. That's the difficulty. Maybe we can look into recruiting such players for Plan B, but then, like I say, we playing on a Sunday. There's the social aspect also, where players don't sleep on Saturdays. They looked heavy. Normally we find solutions on the ground to build up and break teams down. But like I say, what can you do? If the opponents are good, it's well done to them. We can only go on the training field and try and improve. That's the only way we know how to do it. We don't have the big strikers, so we have to find solutions, unfortunately.
This loss, coach, what does it mean to your ambitions of winning promotion?
No. For this season, it's gone. We are rebuilding. Actually, we lost quite a lot of key players in the first round, obviously to the guys at the top. So we accept that we're going to have to try again next season. So for now, we are just trying to consolidate our position at the top, whilst we are looking to rebuild and to find solutions playing out from the back, so that next season we don't have similar problems. But it's all just a work in progress, my friend. We don't become a bad team overnight. We played against Pirates last in Miami. We built up nicely from the back under the same pressure. So we just have to keep going back, see what we can improve, and we'll get it right.
Coach, thank you very much for your time and all the best in your upcoming games.
Sure, thank you.
Coach Karabo, thank you very much for your time. Congratulations on an emphatic 5-1 win. What are your overall thoughts of the game?
Yeah, we're playing on a very compact field, and we knew that it was going to be many small-sided games on the field. They tried to press us, but we did the better pressing. We knew that if we can press in the right areas, we can punish them, and I think that's how we put them on the back foot. They could not play. They wanted to play, and they could not play on their own field. If you are a home team, I think you're expecting to dominate the game, to be the protagonist, and try and put the opponent on the back foot. But we did that very early in the game, and we duly punished them from a set play, a second phase of the set play. And the other goals were obviously through our game model, but also with the high press, in mind. So I'm happy with the result. Of course, I'm happy with the result. Of course, we can always, as coaches, improve. We win matches, but it does not mean that we lose the lessons of the match. So really, I'm happy. I cannot be too negative about a good result like this. It is a good result, but yeah, it's gone now. We have to now focus. We play the same opponent on Wednesday. That's how the league fixtured it. So we play the same opponent on Wednesday. So it's going to be a harder test because now they know how we play, and they obviously will plan against that. We also know how they play now because it's the first time we meet them this season. So yeah, an emphatic win, you said. It is an emphatic win, but I think we had a couple of chances that we could have buried. It's going to be a very close race at the top, which will need goals. So the number one in this league has got a lot of goals. You know, they are running away with the league. We are just trying to be the best that we can be at this present moment. But we have to focus on each game, one game at a time. And you know what? You never know. It's a marathon. It's a marathon. So yeah, I'm really happy with the result. But we go back again, we regroup, we check any injuries, we do recovery, and we go again on Wednesday.
Coach, your coordinated high press and your variation in set pieces was always a threat to them. How do you go about planning and executing that? Because at times, high pressing, if it's not coordinated properly, can actually work against you.
Yeah. In actual fact, we considered a goal. It's a 5-1 result. The goal we considered was due to the fact that we did not do the right thing when we had to press. Moments where we failed the press, they went out, and when they went out, they truly punished us. So yeah, we train it. We train it. Nothing is new for us. Nothing is new with these players. So they know how to press. They know how to do the high press, the mid press, the side press. The process of team building is obviously not an overnight thing. We've built this up for the past year or two, or so, and it's getting there. It's getting there. Although now, as you could see, I think these players already. From the varsity football, only 3 or 4 are playing from that squad. The rest have gone. So we are really rebuilding this team. The good thing is that those youngsters are the ones that have always been with us. So they know the game model. They know what moments we must do in what moments, in which phases of play we must do what. So it's the process of team building, and I think we've done well with these youngsters. They're doing quite well for themselves, and I'm really happy with their progress.
Coach, you said it's going to be a very tight race at the top. You want promotion, they also want it. The goal difference, the gap is a bit huge. What is your approach towards the finish? What are you going to do to ensure that you come out top?
Yeah, very simple formula. Win all your games. Win all your games. We still have to play them. They still have to play us, home and away. So I believe in ourselves. So I believe in these young players. They're growing quite nicely as a group. We are reinforcing a little bit with new players coming in. But yeah, the formula is simple. If you win all the games, including the ones that we face them, we stand a good chance. So the mathematics is simple. Basically, take care of what you can control, which is trying to perform, compete, always at 100%, and try and win all our games. It's as simple as that. That's how simple the maths is, basically.
Coach, thank you very much for your time and all the best in your upcoming games.
Yeah. Thank you.